Hello, amazing beings. I hope you guys are having an amazing week. Peaceful, Zen week. Today is Thursday, I think. Yeah. Okay, so I'm on my way back home, on my way back to the City of Angels, to my side of the earth, to my little heaven, to my little pocket of heaven on earth. I was in the Bay Area. I went out there, to see family, meet new people, heal people. I'm so happy that people are, wanting, seeking, healing, advice, spiritual advice. A lot of people are awakening. A lot of people's third eye, our pineal gland is awakening, which is connected to our crown chakra. We're becoming more aware of things. Our consciousness is starting to awaken, become more conscious. Our consciousness is expanding. So I'm happy for that. I'm happy. It brings me so much joy that we're all making a difference. So what I'm gonna talk about is some of the messages that came through these last few days were about change, about love, and finding peace within ourselves. So how do we do that? Well, as you guys all know, I always talk about energy and how we're made up of energy. Our frequency is, love, energy, and we're multidimensional beings having human experiences. So, what was talked about these last few days was about change, big change. People have been seeing the number 5. I've been seeing number 5 as well. When we start seeing number 5, it's about change. Okay, you start seeing 5, 5, 5. Right now, I'm on the 5 south. We got to make change within ourselves. Okay, 5, 5. Your universe is nudging at you that you're asking for change. So come on, start changing. Start seeing 5, 5, 5. Okay. Come on with it. Start changing. Create change. Create a new way of living, a new way of being. Okay? Your universe is sending you messages that it wants to give you what you're asking for. But people ask, how do we change? How do I get, well, first of all, people complain. We all complain about something. Okay? But when we complain, what is it that we mostly complain about? Not finding love, people around us at work, family members, our children, they don't change. People become lazy. TV has made people lazy. The phones have changed our worlds. The other day I was passing by and there was like 5, 6 people waiting for the bus, and they were all looking down at their phone. All 5 of them, they were like in a row, and they were all looking down at the phone. So yes, that's the way we create change, is by changing ourselves. We're energy, and all the energy that we create, we send it out into the world, and then in turn the universe returns whatever we send out back to us. So that's how we create change. But the thing between the average person and a person that is conscious is that you're understanding that what you put out, that's what you receive. Okay? And when you start awakening, you start understanding that that's how we change our lives. And how do we change our lives? How do we create change? How do we bring in more love into our life, more peace? How do we create a new way of being. And we create that by our thought process and by being the change. By thinking of how we can change. Like, let's just say you want your neighbor to be nicer to you. But then you go outside and you don't ever say hi to them because you're like, well, they never say hi to me, so why should I say hi to them? Well, no. If you want change and you want that person's respect, then you have to start changing yourself by respecting yourself. And when you go outside, you say hello to that person. Even if they're mean and they don't say hi back to you, you still say it. It doesn't matter. One day they're going to turn around and also say hi or bye to you. Okay? Or good morning, good evening, whatever it is. That's how we create change, by doing it ourselves. If we want more change in our family, we want respect, love, then be the change. Be the change, because the change that you give out, that you radiate out into your surroundings, is the change that you will be receiving back. Okay? Another thing, stop giving time and money so much power. When we are thinking and overthinking about the same things that you have been thinking the day before, then your life is just going to turn into a cycle going in circles, okay? And you're going to be creating the same thing over and over and over. So how do we change our thought process? We change our thought process by keeping ourselves busy. That's how we start changing. If you're at work and you do the same thing over and over and you're sick of doing what you're doing and you hate being in that job, then what do you need to do? You got to change. Leave that job and go find you a better job. If you've been thinking about starting a new business, then start. Don't say, I don't have money, so I can't start. No, that's not how the universe, the law of attraction works. Okay? You have to start, even if you start with the most smallest thing, towards your business. You started, you made a change, and you created a shift in your life. So when we do that, then the universe starts dancing with us. It starts wanting to give us what we're creating, what we're changing in our life. That's how we create change. To change our thought process as well, start being creative. Look for things to do that you haven't done in a long time. Start remembering when you were a teenager, a child, and your inner child didn't care. You didn't care about bills and time and all this other chaos going around you. You just did what you wanted to do at that time and moment. That's how you should be looking at life. That's how we create change. When was the last time you did something for the first time? Ask yourself, look in the mirror and ask yourself, when was the last time you did something for the first time? And then go do something that you haven't done. That creates change. Okay? What else? When we want, let's just say that, okay, you've been in your marriage or in a relationship for a long time, and it's just, it's not as it used to be. Create change in it. Do new things. Sit down and have conversations of how you're feeling. Don't keep it bottled up inside. Because the other person might not know how you truly feel, and they might think that you're okay with just doing the day-to-day mundane things that you've been doing for the last few years. So that doesn't create change. Okay, communication. Communication is the number one thing that I advise people to have within a relationship, whether it's with your loved one, your lover, or whether it's with your family member, your children, at work. Whatever relationship that you have, there's got to be communication. Always communication, because a lot of people don't communicate and harbor their feelings inside, and then all they do is create a dis-ease from within, and then it explodes one day, and that's not good, because you turn it into either an explosion at work and you start yelling and screaming and you release it that way, or you create a disease inside of your body, which you create into a disharmony within your universe inside, and then you get sick. And what good is that? No, there should always be communication. Never be afraid to communicate with another person. Be your true self. Be yourself. Speak your truth all the time. Be who you are. Be who you came here to be. Okay? Also, the things that we create around our living space, around our workspace. If we're all cluttered up, then that's how our brain is going to be, all cluttered up. So declutter here and there every 3 to 6 months. Declutter things. If you haven't used them for months, then throw it away or go donate it, give it to a homeless person. You got to get rid of stuff. If you're only buy what is necessary. Don't overbuy things, overspend on things that you don't even need or use. Go return it if you have the receipt. If not, go donate it or give it away or sell it on one of those selling apps. Make your money back at least. Just don't have things cluttering your home. Okay? Been there, done that. So that's how we create change in our life. We create it by us being the change and not just wanting the other people to change first. Humans have this funny notion that, I want there to be change, but they have to change before I do. That's the ego talking. Okay? Put your ego down and you become the change. Okay? Because that's how you're going to create change in your life. Like I said, the law of attraction with the universe, it's what you give is what you receive. All right? So if you want to create change, you have to change yourself first. Okay? Whether you like it or not, it has to happen that way, or else you cannot create change. Then we create a domino effect. We start changing, then the next person to us start changing, then the next person and the next person, and it just goes on and on and on, and that's how we create change in the world. We create love in the world. I'm all about love, love, love. I know some of you are probably sick of hearing me talk about love, but that's what I'm here to do. My frequency is love. I'm a star seed. I came here to create change with love. Okay? I understand that, yes, we're also human and we get upset sometimes. Sometimes things happen and, we're sad sometimes, but don't keep yourself and your mind in that emotion for too many days, okay? Get through it. I'm not telling you not to feel, anger or sadness or any of that, those other feelings, but just don't keep yourself in that state for too long, because then you become uncomfortable with yourself, and then you become unhappy. If you are feeling depressed, depression is not a bad thing, because your body and your mind and your soul are in deep rest. Okay? It's going through a deep rest, but we don't want to keep it in that deep rest moment for too long. When you stay like that for weeks and then you turn them into months and then years, then that's not good. Okay? It's good to take a few days off, and want to rest your brain and your mind. That's a good thing to do, because the body asks for it once in a while. And don't judge yourself when you're doing it. Don't judge yourself for what you've done. Just forgive the old and leave the past in the past. Don't think about the future too much. Okay? Live in the present moment as much as you can, so that you can create the universe that you truly want, because you're doing things in the present moment. It's the gift of life. That's why we call it the present moment, because it's a gift. Life is a gift. And that's how we should be living, is in the present moment. Okay? Try to keep yourself in your, in nature as much as you can. If you want to create change with your children, if you want them to stop being on their phone for too long, watching TV so much, or on the video games, then you need to create the change. Tell them, okay, come on guys, let's go have some fun. Let's go do, nature stuff. Let's go play some basketball. Let's go to the park. Let's go, go do something creative with your children and your family members, to create the change. If you want, to bring love into your life, then show yourself respect and self-love. Tell yourself in the mirror how much you love yourself once in a while, or every day. You can't change other people. That's the number one thing you cannot do in this world, is change another person. We didn't come here to change other people. We came here to change ourselves. Okay? And that's how we create change in the world, is by changing ourselves. We're not here to change other people. I'm here to guide other people and show them how to change, because I've been there, done that. I've been through a lot, and the reason why I've been through a lot is so that I can have those experiences. So when you go through them, I'm here to help and assist you and guide you. Okay? When you show yourself self-love, you start awakening your third eye chakra, your ashna, and that creates change. Sorry guys, that creates change in your life, in your world. Okay? If you guys have any questions or want to leave any messages, go ahead and leave them down at the bottom, or send me an email, and I'll be more than happy to assist you. If you need an appointment with me, I'm an energy healer, I'm a Reiki master, I am also an intuitive reader, tarot reader, oracle reader. I also do distance Reiki. I'm here to help you with whatever you need. Okay? I want to thank the Bay Area for showing me such amazing love these last few days, and for trusting in me with their guidance and healing. Thank you so very much. I healed as well. Until next time. Namaste, and have an amazing, beautiful day.